If you control the court, you control the rally. But in order to control the rally, you need to understand there are 7 target zones on the court. Whether you're in offense or defense, you need to understand and isolate each of those 7 target zones in order to maintain control of the point. The first 2 zones are 1 and 2. These are the drop shot targets here. You have 2 of these, one on this side and one on this side. Whenever you play a drop shot, you want to hit one of these 2 targets. You don't want the ball to land in no man's land. Target 3 and 4 are what we call the side tee targets. They're on both sides and they run in a half circle like this, dissecting the side tee. Those are targets 3 and 4. Targets 5 and 6 are the deep baseline corners. We have one on each side, and you're going to be using these 2 targets quite a lot in your rally. The last target, zone 7, is a rectangular shape that runs from the baseline through the court to about this point here. You use zone 7 if you're returning serve and want to neutralize the server, or you're approaching net and want to jam the opponent into the body. Now that we understand the 7 target zones, let's look at the 2 directions that we'll be using during a point. So let's look at cross court first. What I'd like you to try and do is keep your swing as normal as possible. There is, however, only one thing I'd like you to make different. Try as much as possible to hit the ball out in front. So remember, keep everything the same, only strike the ball a little bit earlier to go cross court. Now let's look at the down the line change. For the down the line, I'm going to take the ball a little later this time. Somewhere in line with my hips. Think of your ground stroke as the hard drive, and what you're trying to do is download the direction change, which is the late and early of the stroke. We can't talk about control without mentioning spin. What I'd like you to focus on with this topic of spin is exactly what we did with the contact point. Keep your hard drive and simply add the spin app. And here is the spin app. All I want you to do is try to finish with your hand higher after contact. Don't change anything else. Keep everything the same, just finishing high after contact. And one last word about spin. Don't be afraid to improvise your finish when you need to. So, in summary, control of the court beats power and speed any day. In fact, in coaching, we have this hierarchical system that says the first priority is to get the ball in, followed by your control of direction, followed by your control of depth. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you again next week.